Alright guys, today we are going to be filming what is going to be my most anticipated video of all time. I want to thank you guys so much for the endless support that I've gotten on the last video, both from people I know and people I don't. It is unbelievable to see. And I truly did not expect that to happen. Right now, last I checked, the video about my cancer diagnosis is sitting at 48.3 thousand views, and my channel is now way over 2,000 subscribers. I think it was sitting at 2,125 last I checked. So I just want to thank you guys so much. I can't believe that. It's really shocking to me. It kind of became an overnight sensation in a way. If you guys don't know the full story of how I got diagnosed with a rare form of cancer called Embryonal Rhabdomyosarcoma in my left eye orbital bone, I'm not going to go over the whole thing again. I'll give you the short story, but you guys should definitely check out the last video if you haven't already. I'm sure you probably have, but I noticed some changes in the way my left eye looked. We went to a regular eye doctor. He referred us to NYU, and from there we did an MRI biopsy and found a tumor behind my left eye that was pushing it forward. I'm not going to get into the whole thing because that part of it is pretty much behind us. Now we are in the treatment phase. I want to talk about a few things. I don't know exactly what I'm going to say in this video, but we are just going to get into it. So, right now I'm going to explain the chemo process that the doctor wants me to do. It's basically the first 10-week increment or cycle is a 3-1-1 program where every third week I get, sorry, there's a hair. Every third week I get 3 chemicals, vincristine, and then 2 other ones. One being the C drug that makes your hair fall out. As you can see, my hair is gone. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. So, right now we completed the first VAC, the first V, and then the second V. I guess the second V and the third V rather. So, the first round is done. Now we are embarking on our second round. Tomorrow I'm getting the VAC, the 3 drugs, and yeah. So for that I have to go to the Sloan Kettering Center. I have to get the chemo and then carry around the hydration backpack, sleep with the needle in and the hydration backpack. So that's going to be fun. That will only happen 3 times because after the 10-week cycle, we are going to do a 2-week break and then start proton radiation on the eye, on the tumor rather, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to do 10 more weeks of the vincristine only. So 3 times I have to deal with this situation and then I'll be done with it for good. We'll see what happens though. I'm hoping they can end the whole process early because if you guys can see, my eye is looking unbelievable right now. The camera does over exaggerate it a little bit. It doesn't look as bad in person, but I think you guys can tell a clear difference in the way the eye looks, even just from looking, even though the camera is distorting it a little bit. So I'm just going to not move my face for a second and kind of like let you analyze the eye. So yeah, that's the chemo cycles right now. As far as side effects go, I haven't had any side effects from the first round of chemo, besides obviously the hair loss, but we knew that was going to happen. The hair is gone. I think I look pretty good though. I'm actually kind of surprised. The only trouble is that these like hairs are not even here, and if I want to razor it with like a skin razor, it's going to be hard because this hair is very thick. So I think I'm just going to keep it like this. It is a bit uneven, but I don't think I look like a cancer patient personally. I think I just look like a dude who decided to just shave his head. You let me know down below. other side effects. There was a few very, very minor ones after the first and the second chemo. So the VAC and then the V, I had some. The first time was pretty major constipation. Second time was minor constipation, and then the third chemo, I didn't have any constipation. So not exactly sure what happened there. And then I also had this one day where my legs kind of hurt, but I think that might have been just unrelated. I walked a lot the previous 3 days, so could have potentially been nothing. I don't know. But that's it. So very mild side effects. Appetite's been the same. I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about what I've been doing. So this is my daily routine. I wake up in the morning, I fill up carrot juice to the highest max level, and I put vitamin C, glutamine, let me think, I have to remember everything. Vitamin C, glutamine, some other supplements for your eye and vision strength, and a couple other things that are not all that important, but the main things are the carrot juice, the vitamin C, and the glutamine. I put those all together, concoct myself a little drink. My dad actually does it, so shout out to him. And then I eat a hamburger. I eat a hamburger for breakfast, so that way it sounds a little funny, but that way I don't have to eat any breaded products or there is technically bread on it, but no bagel, no pancakes, no waffles. No sugar at all, zero. No sugar in the past month, not month, but whatever, two and a half weeks, whenever I started chemo. So that is the most important part. So I eat the hamburger and I eat a bunch of fruits. That's my breakfast. For lunch, I'll usually have a steak, and then for dinner, I'll have chicken thighs or chicken fingers. Not KFC chicken fingers. I'm talking about chicken breast, breaded, freshly cooked. So that's what I've been doing for meals, or I'll switch dinner and lunch, or I'll eat some chicken and rice. That's pretty much all I've been eating. Now, there was a 2-day period where I was upstate New York. My doctor recommended me to go to this summer camp for kids with cancer that was actually right next to my country house. The stories that I was hearing up there were unbelievable. Some of these people were so not only supportive but also positive, because most of their situations were way worse than mine. They had unbelievably bad cancers and they were having such a rough time with the treatment, and it was just a horror show, but most of them were luckily past it, and they are looking at life in a renewed sense of, appreciation and positivity. So I'm not going to get into exact specifics because that is their stories. That is not for me to tell. But if I ever was able to get them on the channel, that would be absolutely awesome. I think you guys would have so much to gain from it. And what I'll also say is that the counselors there were excellent. They were really amazing. And I think that I'm just going to throw out the name of the camp, Camp Simcha. It's SIMCHA. If you guys want to check it out, be my guest. Look it up. I think it's a great experience for anyone dealing with a situation like this. And yeah, so I went to that camp and I obviously wasn't sticking to the regimen as much. But the way I did it, I basically only missed 1 day of carrot juice. So now we are going to be strict on our regimen, drinking that carrot juice, making sure we have no reactions. Sometimes I'll drink it 2-3 times a day. Yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. I'm not going to try and make this video as long as the last one because there obviously isn't that much to say. I haven't had many side effects. I would say I've had no side effects effectively. Basically none. 1 day after the chemo I have a bit of constipation, and that's basically it. And I'll quickly eat my way out of it. No appetite changes, no weight loss, no physical, like my face is not falling off. My vision is so much better. I can almost see. I would say it's still a little blurry. Yeah. The right eye is definitely sharper, but that will fix over the next couple of weeks, months. That'll all be good to go. So, what am I gonna say? I think that this has been an interesting process, a learning experience, and obviously I'm gonna keep you guys updated on, I don't know, maybe not a weekly basis on this topic, but maybe a monthly basis. Let me know. Just let me know. Say the word on what you guys want to see, and I'll see you all very soon. Wish me luck on my next treatment tomorrow. It's gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass, but soon I will not have to deal with that 3 chemical thing, and I'll just be doing something a lot simpler. So, with all this being said, again, thanks so much for all the support. If you're watching this, I really do love you all. And with that being said, I'll see you all soon. Peace.